Hello, everyone.
Right. Welcome, everyone, and welcome to our very first 76 Royals online chess tournament. This is
Yes.
the Getting to Know You Week 1 tournament of the season, and we are watching Riley, who is black, and Nathan, who is white. Right now, Riley is very much ahead in material.
Yes.
It looks
Although,
like,
although he accidentally turned on Berserk mode, he's in the lead.
yes,
It's very,
he
very,
turned on Berserk mode.
very
And that
good.
is why he has 3 minutes to Nathan's 8 minutes.
Yes. But if he manages to win this, he will score an extra point.
Yes.
Very valuable. Oh wow.
Okay. Nathan has played e4 very late into the game. He's attacking
Yeah. He
the
wants to
black
repel that
queen.
queen.
Where is Riley gonna put his queen? He moves it to f6.
F6.
Nathan takes a pawn. This is pretty good for a new player, even though he's down in material.
Riley does a late kingside castle.
Very late kingside castle. He probably wants to develop those rooks so he can start
Yes.
trying to checkmate Nathan's king.
He's also protecting his F7 pawn, so he doesn't have to take
That's
that good
true.
king. Ooh, very
Oh!
nice move. But
Nathan takes the pawn and blunders
a
the
knight.
knight.
Well,
Unfortunate. Unfortunately, there are no interesting attacks with that move. He plays e5, attacking the queen once again. Where will Raleigh put his queen? To h6.
H6. Very strong
Now, there
square.
is a very interesting tactic. He can go queen to h2 check. The king has to move, and Nathan will lose his queen. So, if Nathan does not move his king off of g2, he will lose the queen. If Riley sees the tactic of queen to h2 check.
Yes, I think that is what he's planning for. But if not, then Nathan will could also do a queen trade. But that might just not happen. He blunders his queen.
He just blunders the queen.
This is a very
Rest
bad
in
spot
peace.
here.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, F5.
f5. Nathan has the opportunity to play en passant. Of course, if he plays en passant, he wins the game automatically. But does he know?
Yes. See, I don't think Nathan speaks French, so he might not know about this term as a whole.
He might not know. But he does know French.
Oh
He does not
my,
know
he
the
does not know
French.
French.
He is not
That
the
is
spy. And that
checkmate.
is
That
checkmate.
is a beautiful checkmate here.
That is a very nice
Knight d2
checkmate.
cannot go here, 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 or here.
Yes,
Very nice first game.
very nice. Not even
Alright.
realize he was setting that up with f5. A very nice first game we've watched. Riley is now in the lead in first place.
But they great 3 points. Now we're going to go over to Wave Slayer versus Atlas.
Ooh. Wave Slayer is Ocean, and Atlas is actually Santa Cruz.
Oh, so we're seeing an alumni playing this tournament.
Alumni. Originally, I was not going to let him play, but he said he hasn't played chess for 4 months. So, I'm going to give him a chance. However, Ocean is up the queen.
Oh, how did this
How did
happen?
that happen?
I'm going to rewind just a bit to the beginning of the game.
Yes, this is very interesting. Oh,
Oh, he blunders his
Sanders
queen
took
He took the knight and the bishop took back.
The knight. Wow. Well, Ocean's king is not castled and his development is not as good as Xander's. But he is up the queen. So all he has to do is not lose material and just try and set up some mates. And he should be fine.
Yes.
Also, it seems that Ocean is up on time too, which is very good.
Oh, an interesting move here.
Ooh.
Knight c2.
Yeah, knight to c2, attacking the rook. What will Ocean do? Probably the best move for Ocean is rook to c1, attack the knight, and x-ray the king on c8.
Yeah, he has that beautiful, just this.
Yes. But will he find it though? Will he find it? His time is ticking away. Very interesting.
Oh, he takes with the queen!
Oh! He takes the queen, he blunders the queen, and now the material is once again equal.
I don't know if that was planned or if he just didn't see the bishop because he was taking some time to
Probably,
think about it.
yes, he did take some time to think
But
about it.
this is probably what Santa Cruz wanted
Yes,
because with fewer pieces on the board, he doesn't have to worry as much. He can start developing his
yes.
knight.
And the rook. Ocean has a very, very interesting pawn on d5. It's isolated, but it's up there. Who
Definitely.
plays bishop to b5, attacking the rook on e8. Center will have to move his rook.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, he goes to d8, attacking the isolated pawn. But Ocean plays rook to e1, because now if wait, never mind.
It does not. It doesn't really threaten
It doesn't
anything.
really
Oh
do
my
anything.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't really threaten anything. Takes. Just.
it
It
almost.
just blocks.
He
Take it.
just blocks.
King
That is
take.
true. If
Yes.
the king was on b8, that would have been very good. Ooh, and
Oh,
Xander plays a6, forcing the bishop back. But the bishop would probably go to d5, not d5, c4, and protect the d5 pawn. Oh,
it
he
pushes it
moves it
all
back
the
to
way back.
f1. Very
That
interesting.
that pawn
Maybe he
is
worried about,
practically free.
yes, the pawn is practically free with tempo on the knight. Oh, but Xander goes e7, knight e7. That blundered the knight, but Ocean didn't see that and just played g5. Oh,
Ah,
but he
my.
was trying to check the king. He goes with f5 blocking the check, but that is a free pawn. Oh,
That
it's
is
not a
not a
free
free
pawn.
pawn. It's defended by the c2
D
bishop.
bishop on c2 defends the pawn. I did not see that. Well, now Xander is probably winning.
Oh, he wants to repel that bishop away.
Repel the bishop, but the bishop can just take the a4 pawn for free.
That is true.
Oh, but Xander decides to protect the bishop. Very interesting. And attack the knight, because now the rook on d8 is attacking the knight on d2. Does the Ocean see it?
gonna see Ocean here, almost down an entire minute. But now that knight is hanging. Oh!
Oh, and the Mega Fork! The Mega Fork.
Very
That
nice
was
check
probably
here.
his plan all along. He wanted the Mega Fork.
Yes. Now Ocean is down an entire minute.
Entire minute, and he will be down a rook. This does not look good for Ocean.
Yes. Who's his king up? He's gonna
This
follow
king
up.
up.
Maybe with another check.
Another check.
Yes, he
He
does.
takes the rook on e1. Ocean will probably take back the knight. And
Yes.
now Xander can take the knight on d2. And after that,
Oh,
oh,
he
but he doesn't
decides to
check.
check.
Instead, he's gonna maybe go for the bishop if Ocean doesn't move his king to the right place.
Oh no, he moves it away from the
He
bishop.
loses the bishop
That's
instead of the knight.
yes, that's a bishop right there.
Oh, but rook
He
to
brings it.
e8.
Brings his
Now
other
he's
rook
gonna win
for the
the
game.
rook, maybe. He's just attacking.
His king doesn't really have anywhere to go. Can only move to f2 or f1.
King goes to f2. Now, this does look good.
He takes the knight now. That's
He takes the knight, and the king has to move away from the rook. And he go to f1.
no.
Yes, he loses the rook. If he went
Loses
to
the rook.
f1, Xander could have just done bishop to d3.
And now it's Now
This is
it's
basically
game over after bishop d3.
yes, bishop to
Yes.
d3, and Xander has mate.
Yes.
Rest in
Here we go.
peace.
That's the end.
Unless Xander decides to let Ocean play more, but nope. This is the
There's
end.
no mercy in
That
this
was
chess
a
tournament.
comeback. That was a very
Very
large
very
comeback
interesting game here. Yes.
from blundering the queen to winning the game.
And with that, after the first set of games, our top three is Riley with 3 points. Oh, he actually played his
But he
second
just won
game
another
and won.
game.
Interesting.
And won.
Second here
Wow.
is Santa Cruz, and third we have Alexis, one of our officers, winning his first game.
First game. Very awesome.
Let's go look here at Rian versus Nathan, which had just started.
Let's see it.
So the game started off with e3, b5. Oh.
Interesting. Nathan is just moving
No, he's already lost a rook.
He's lost a rook already.
Oh.
Okay, at least he moved his knight out of the way. Now the a7 pawn is free.
He moved his knight to the wrong square, moving it to c6, sorry.
Yeah, c6 will defend the pawn. Nathan moves his knight out of the way.
See,
but
this
does not look
c4,
good for him.
c4 is completely hanging. And we can get a very nice position out of it.
That is true. Green decides to attack the c4 pawn with his queen. Nathan goes to d5 with the knight, but unfortunately, that does not do anything.
And look at that open queen side that we just have on Nathan's side here.
Yes.
That is not
It is
good at
very,
all.
very not good. The A and
Nice,
B
nice,
pawns
nice attack on the bishop and
are
the knight.
just free to move. Yes. Nathan should play bishop to c6. With
Ooh,
queen to b8 still protects the bishop. Now probably best move here is the that works too. That's fine. Honestly, the best move probably would have been bishop to g2, attack the knight, and also x-ray the bishop. And if you take the knight, the bishop takes the bishop back, and you lose the queen.
oh, Nathan wants to go for the queen, but he loses it immediately.
He loses the knight. Oh, but
Oh!
he takes the rook!
What a move!
He sacked the knight for the rook. Now that was pretty epic.
That was some sharp thinking, but Rian here is still up 6.
Yes, he is up a
Up,
piece and 3 pawns.
yes.
Nathan blunders another pawn, unfortunately. Now we can start looking at mates.
We're going to see maybe bishop b5 check. Oh no! Takes the pawn.
Oh, Jesus is gonna get in the face. Okay. King to d8. Maybe blocking was better.
Yes.
Who knows?
Nice.
Right.
He's taking out his knight now.
Green is developing pieces so he can get more pieces to attack the poor queen
He
king.
wants to block off that d5 square, I think.
Right? That is smart. Now most of the squares in front of the king are protected. Oh, but Rian goes for it. Bishop to b5, aiming for queen to d7 checkmate. Does Nathan see it? The way to defend this is probably queen to c7. Defend the square. No, he does
He
not
does
see
not see
it.
it. The game goes to Rian.
Game
A
moves to Rian.
very one-sided game for the majority of
Yes.
it. Alrighty. Let's
Look
go
at
back
the
to the
open
tournament
queen side.
and look at the top 3.
Riley is still ahead.
Riley with an amazing streak going on here. 3 games won in a row. Let's see his game up against Alexis.
Let's see it. Alright. I'm going to disable arena streaks because that should not be a thing. Now Riley only has 7 points.
But he is still, at the end of it, he's still at first. A very huge margin from second and third placement.
It's 5 points ahead.
What? Alexis completely forfeits the game by not moving.
Wow! Incredible.
Another game won by Riley.
I guess Alexis just did not want to play.
Yes.
Riley has paused the game.
Riley has paused?
Oh, never mind. He has started back up.
We haven't seen
What's a
any of the
match?
other games. Let's take a look at Eric versus Ocean.
Yes, Eric versus Ocean. Okay. Eric is up a knight.
Very nice.
Quite good. But he is down a single pawn. He is attacking the knight on f5, but is protected by the rook on c8.
That's a bishop. That's a bishop,
The
Gabe.
bishop
That's a
on
bishop.
c8. I promise I am a good chess player.
uh,
Okay, d5, attacking the knight. The pawn is defended by the queen and the knight. So if you take it, you lose a piece. So, um, Eric has to move the knight somewhere and move it to e5. That's a nice square for the knight
mm-hmm.
in the center. Let's see what
Maybe we can
Ocean
see.
does. He
Oh,
does
he wants
e5, attacking the queen. That is a very nice move.
queen's in a
I like
tight
it.
spot. Has to go back to d2 maybe.
Yeah, that's true. d2.
d2. Yes.
Now, Ocean's pawns are very, very nice. Eric's position is super condensed. He doesn't have enough space. His bishops are very, very sad. His only good piece is probably the knight on
Knight here.
e4.
Yes.
The knight on g1 can't really go anywhere. If he goes to h3 with the knight, there's no squares for him to go from there, really. The bishops are completely blocked off by pawns, his own and his opponent's.
Ocean is making very great use of his pawns here.
Yes,
He's continuing to
he's
push
keeping the
them.
pressure going.
Yes.
It's very good. Now he has to try and take advantage of all the space that he has.
Yes.
Eric probably wants to try and break these pawn pushes.
Maybe we could see a bishop play happen. Oh, yeah, he replies with e3.
That is a perfectly fine move. Um,
If you take a queen trade will happen, but then a queenside castle results in a check on the king.
yes, all of that with
Oh,
tempo.
and that might
Does
just
Eric
happen.
take the queen trade?
If he does, he will win back the pawn. I think. Actually, no. That pawn is just there.
He might.
This could either go very well for him or very bad. Oh,
Right? He has taken the pawn with the bishop. He does not want a queen trade. Ocean now has the opportunity to queen trade if he
Ocean.
so
If he
desires.
sees this queen trade, he will end up winning a bishop. Because if you take the queen here, the knight will take either that or the bishop will take. If the bishop takes
If
him,
the bishop takes
it's
the
just
queen,
even.
he doesn't blunder the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who knows?
Yeah.
Eric might blunder.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. These are all
Oh,
either new players or semi-decent players. Okay, he moves up the c pawn to c5. He doesn't accept any queen trade. Eric still has a chance to queen trade and
queenside
ruin
castle.
Ocean's
Yes.
chances of castling.
Oh, but he's doubling
Eric,
up. Okay.
he's doubling up. Right now, Ocean is in kind of a big amount of trouble.
Yeah.
If he moves the queen,
It's game
oh,
over. Oh,
game over.
that was very smart. He moved it diagonally.
Is it there? Right. But if he moves it away from that diagonal,
It's
he's no
it's
longer going to
it's
be
yeah.
defending the d8 square. He's attacking a3, a2. I mean, but if he actually takes a2, then it's basically
Then
lost.
Eric can begin attacking. Guess.
Ooh, Eric pushes the knight back. That's a very good move.
Oh, but he takes a2. just see it happen. Hello,
Joined.
who is joined?
Hi, Mark.
Oh, Mark. Hello.
Bit late.
You're
Yes.
very late. You can go to the meetings, VC.
Yeah. Right now.
Riley's
Right now we're
talking in that.
Right now we're casting.
Forecasting the tournament. You can watch.
Why? Why?
I mean, why? You can join the tournament.
Yeah.
How do I
The
even join?
the link
I'm
is
in the
on the
app.
announcements. How did you try to join? Um,
How do I join? The
press the
app.
link in announcements.
Do I sign in then?
Yeah,
And
it's not gonna let you join on the app. It's weird like that.
won't let me join in the app.
Yeah, it won't let you join on the app.
Oh, that sucks.
Actually, I don't know. Ask Alexis. He might have joined on the app or the browser. But try join on the browser and then go to the meetings voice chat because me and Jin are casting the tournament right now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mark. All right. Back to the game.
And we are coming back to seeing Queen D8 check, King F7,
D8 check.
Bishop takes C5.
Ocean took ace.
Okay.
But he checks. And the king is forced to go to D2. What's next? Wonder.
Going to see that this E7 square can be very evil. If that bishop wasn't there, or this knight. Oh, but Eric can just take the knight, perhaps. He can either take the knight, take the bishop. Well,
It's a very interesting game.
Takes the bishop. Wow.
He's taking the trade, I guess. Very interesting. What is his plan after
He'd have
this?
to retreat his king. Probably the D5. After rook takes.
D5. What's he gonna take? Oh,
Black?
He's resigned.
He's resigned. Wow. Wow.
There are still chances there. Okay.
Yeah, there were definitely still chances there. With rook takes F8, either maybe bishop here, or the queen goes down to D5. This game definitely could have kept going. Alright. Let's go back to the tournament listings.
Riley is very, very far ahead.
Indeed. He has 11 points.
11 points.
Alexis here is second place with 4 points. And we're going to see Santa Cruz here in third place with 4 points.
4 points.
It seems Alexis and Riley are playing against each other again. So let's go check that out.
Let's check that out. Alright. Well, Riley is already ahead of a piece. He's up a knight. His position looks somewhat better.
Very nice attack on that rook there.
Very good, yes. Alexis's bishops are very, very powerful.
Yes.
They're just attacking the queen side. Alexis attacks the annoying D5 pawn. Makes sense. It's the game to watch. This is Alexis versus Riley.
Definitely. Two pretty up there names in the chess club.
Yes. Wang King 01 and Luna Artix. Who is going to win?
See, Gabe, let me tell you, if you were playing Bughouse right now, I it'd be hard to decide which one would be my partner. Because
that is true.
both of these guys work very well with me, and they have worked very well with me in the past in Bughouse.
Is that is true. I mean, you have like won an entire season.
Yes,
Oh,
that is a very good move there by
that
Alexis.
is a very nice fork. Alexis will take the rook.
Yes,
See those bishops? Those
takes the
bishops are
rook,
super
and then the
powerful.
knight takes. Very nice.
Now they are equal in. Oh, and he
Oh
takes
my
e5.
goodness! The knight.
Oh my goodness!
Riley's
This
backline is seems to have fallen.
is extremely insane. Alexis's bishops are what is winning the game for him.
Yeah,
His
you
bishops
give
are
them
super
you give
powerful.
bishops the diagonals that they want, and they can end a game very fast.
Yes, but Riley is probably going to continue playing this out.
Yeah.
To e4. Interesting square for the bishop. Riley has an interesting move. Bishop captures f7, wins a pawn.
Oh
Interesting
yes,
sack.
it does. He
And he
does
takes
it.
it.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it. However, this does give Alexis a very mean open file on f.
Yeah,
Very mean open f file for the rook.
he could bring his queen to
Um,
f6 and start raining
yep,
terror. And
does
there,
that.
there we go.
There we go. But he
But
blunders.
he blunders a rook.
Blunders. He
Nice, a
blunders
bishop
the
block
rook.
there. That
Bishop
was
block. He's still threatening.
very nice move. Oh, here we
I mean,
go.
Riley goes to rook to b2. Oh, but here we go. This looks very scary for Riley. He is just attacking everything.
Very nice. He moves to h2.
This is the knight. But the queen, the back rank, is still very annoying.
Yeah, that queen is definitely saving Riley here.
For sure. Alright. Queen to d5 pins the rook. Very good move.
Yes, very good.
What will Alexis do? This is a very interesting game. Very back and forth.
No, I don't really see anything here. Actually, this is one little mistake. One little mistake, and I feel it.
Yeah. I think Alexis's best move here is just to do queen to e5 check and just trade queens.
Yes, I was
But
thinking about
he
that
doesn't
too.
want it. Doesn't want it. He wants to go in.
Oh, maybe he wants
Um,
to. Maybe he wants to do queen e5 right now after that bishop move.
I think he wants
Queen,
bishop e5
yes,
to
queen
check.
takes, and then bishop e5 check. Then you have to have your king move down, and then it'll be checkmate.
Well, if
I
Riley
think
goes king to g2, it's not checkmate.
king g2. Oh yeah, that's right.
King
G2.
g2. And not g2, g1.
G1.
King to g1. It's not checkmate. If it does go to h1, it is checkmate.
Yeah.
That would be a very unfortunate checkmate. Oh, but
Nice.
he
We're
goes
going
for
to
the
see it.
queen
We're going
trade.
to see it here. We're gonna see if Riley messes up. Yes, we're seeing it.
H1 loses.
Ah,
Okay, G2,
nice. G1.
G1. Okay, so this is now complete endgame. Alexis has the better position here. He has the more pawns.
He's gonna keep on checking. I think I see
Oh,
his
is he gonna go
ideas.
for threefold grab?
Oh, okay.
No, he still
Riley
has
still has that H2
H2,
square.
but he's going to block now.
Nice. We're seeing these two are completely even on time.
Very interesting.
Now
Has a
Alexis
check.
can only go back to G1.
All right. Okay, if Alexis goes to D4 with his bishop, he has opportunities for windmill.
Yes.
I would go bishop to D4, but he takes the
Takes the
pawn.
pawn.
Very interesting. Okay, Riley can now take the pawn on C5. He takes it. Alexis will probably take back. If he doesn't,
Yes.
it's losing.
Maybe we're going to see some rook action here. Oh.
Oh. Riley attacks the bishop, not the bishop, the rook and the pawn.
Yes. Very
If
nice.
Alexis wants to defend that pawn, which he should, because that pawn is very evil.
Oh, he
Oh,
wants.
but he blunders the pawn. Because now he can't take on A3,
Yes.
but he's still
And
got the
now
pawn.
another pawn. Another pawn can go down here if he doesn't move it.
It's true.
Moves
He
the other
loses
pawn. He's losing that one
the
too,
pawn.
maybe? Oh.
Okay, Riley plays that, but that just blunders the pawn on H4.
Maybe he wants to create space for his king. But
Maybe.
that diagonal is still going to be the same. Oh, a very nice check.
Interesting. Decides to go with check there. This is a very
But what can
interesting
you
game.
do to follow up after this? Is the question.
Alexis still has the better position.
Alexis
His
wants to
pawns
target that
are-
F2 square.
Yes. But he also
But it's
probably
actually
can't the
protected by the
H4
C
pawn.
foundation.
He wants to take the H4 pawn. Okay.
Are we going to see a take on the H4, or will he blunder his rook on F2? Oh, he takes. Nice.
He takes first. That's good. Attacks the bishop.
The bishop goes back.
Alright.
Very good.
I would check on F3. Or no, that's probably he blunders the rook.
No!
Oh my goodness! But the pawns,
The pawns might save him.
The pawns might save him. He blocks.
Is he going to keep
Okay,
pushing?
bishop 2.
But
he can't push it because if he pushes it,
he loses his
he
bishop.
blunders
Yes.
the bishop. That's true. Now Riley is defending the G4 square. G3 square, I mean. The bishop. Very good. This is very standard endgame play.
Attack on that rook there, but
Alexis attacks
nice.
the rook. Okay. If Riley keeps his rook and king on light squares, he should be fine. Because remember, the bishop can only attack on light squares.
King G2 check. I mean, King G2 H3 check.
Okay.
Riley probably wants him to trade bishops by moving his bishop down to D6, but
Yes. Okay. Well, now this is simply winning for Riley, I'm thinking. Alright. Going to happen. This is a very interesting game. Alright.
is the book nice? Oh,
Oh, but he. Oh! Okay. So, Riley may have taken the wrong pawn here.
well,
Because Okay, so Alexis can do G2, right? Oh, well, it's not resign. Not
Well, he
resign.
resigned. Okay, so let's go back, right? He could have done G2.
G2, and if Riley takes the bishop, because he might do that, who knows? Then he gets the queen,
Hmm.
but he probably would have taken G2. But
If he
sometimes when you're
takes
not
if
paying
he takes
attention and you're
G2, it's
like,
just completely losing.
yeah, it's just lost. Or maybe it's not because maybe the bishop, bishop, rook, and game
Hmm.
could be drawed if if Riley makes mistakes. All right,
All right,
that cemented Riley's domination
Riley.
over
Yes.
the tournament. 13 points. He is 9 points over everyone else.
How many games are left in this tournament?
Um, well, there's 15 minutes left. So
Oh, does it just keep playing until it ends, right?
yeah,
Damn.
so
So
slower your game.
Riley will have to be losing 4 consecutive games
Yeah,
around that. Yeah, 4 consecutive games for someone to get even close to him. But
all
so far,
right.
he is on a complete winning streak, winning all 6 games thus far.
Winning all of the games.
What game should we watch next, Gabe?
Hmm. Well, who is playing right now?
You can see Mark and Eric, or
Mark and Eric. That one is interesting to me. Okay. George is asking me if I should let him join the tournament because Riley is dominating. Should I
well,
send in the surprise opponent?
the weapon. I d- I'm a little skeptical here because George might just straight up end up winning.
When he has 13, 14 minutes
13.
to like
Yeah.
win. I'm letting him go in.
All right.
Join.
We are sending in the secret weapon here. We're sending in George to rain terror upon the participants of this tournament.
No.
George is a very,
I am
very infamous person in
very
this club.
infamous. Yes.
Yes,
He is also good at chess.
yes. If he manages to win
He is a pause.
7 consecutive games before 13 minutes goes down, we'll have to crown him champion. Well, actually, assuming that Riley loses his next games,
That is true. He's playing Rian right
he's
now.
playing Brian. Let's tune in.
Yes. Let's watch this. This is interesting.
We're going to see
Okay.
e4, e5, d4.
D5. If Ren Queen trades,
Oh, nice.
Riley loses castling privileges. Very interesting.
Typical. He did the Philidor defense at the beginning of trade queens.
Yeah.
Usually,
Bishop to D3, defending the pawn. Knight to C6, defending the pawn.
and c3 now defending that d4 square. This is your textbook opening stuff.
Yeah. This looks pretty okay to me. Okay. They're just developing the pieces. See,
And
these are
remember
two
that
players.
Riley actually cannot castle here.
Yes, Riley cannot castle. Marine is taking space on the queen side. Interesting. It goes with bishop to h3. Bishop to g4, attacking the knight. What is he going to do here?
Oh wow.
Ooh, he
Nice.
pushes
This is
b5, attacking, opening an attack on the bishop. However, this does technically blunder pawn.
it's take, and then you can just
Take,
take
and
back
then
the
you can
pawn.
take the pawn. Yes, that is true. Okay, now let's look at position here. Riley has better developed pieces, however he cannot castle. But at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter because the queens are off the board, so there's not really any opportunity to attack the king.
Yeah.
And the king looks pretty
Rian's
safe.
bishop is quite deep right now.
Yes, it is quite deep. c4 would cement it on the b3 square.
Oh,
Riley takes the bishop knight trade, giving Rian an open g file.
no, I see the attack here. Knight takes now.
Alright. And he does c4. The bishop is now cemented on b5. Looks very good for Rian, to be honest. His pieces are just better in most ways. He loses the white square bishop. He trades.
Rian.
Okay, this is a very interesting game.
Rian queenside castle, nice. With the checkmate
Check. That's good development. And now what is the plan here? He blunders a pawn.
He wanted to open
but
up that
he
center.
wanted
Very
to
nice.
open the center. That's very good. Very nice.
So maybe
Okay.
rook d6. Yes.
King is just not well protected, I guess. The rooks are dominating the center, and now he can take the c6 pawn, making the c4 pawn. He passed pawn.
Rian
But
continues to check.
Rian
Very
just
nice.
wants more. He's hungry.
He is ravenous.
Ravenous. Right?
He has not eaten a meal in days.
He hasn't eaten a meal in days. He is starving. Okay. Well, this looks a bit scary for Riley. His pawns, his king is just there.
That was a smart move. He moved to g5 to protect that f4 square.
Yes. Oh.
Oh.
And now if he takes on h4 with
That-
the pawn, he would have been checkmated, but he did not do that. However, he's checkmated.
He's
Oh!
checkmated. Yes, that
The
is
first
game over.
loss of the tournament for Riley.
Riley, yes, losing his first game.
That was a
Against
really good
Rian.
tactic from Rian, h4. Basically guaranteeing checkmate. That's very good.
However, Riley, of course, stays in first place.
Of course.
Rian, though, now breaks away from the 4 group and is now second place with 6 points. But Xander comes back in third place with 6 points. Very nice.
Interesting.
There's a Mark and Eric's game, I think, is still going on. And George is playing against Nathan.
Oh no.
Let's watch this.
Let's watch the god at work.
And we're going to see
Well,
what a devilish position we have here.
No.
This is absolute manslaughter.
He loses. He just loses. It's as simple as that. It's just losing. I thought the queen was lost.
No, it's still protected by the knight.
Yeah. But if it wasn't, that would have been a very good tactic.
We're gonna see. Yes, now the bishop checks. George is already making moves instantly. He's predicting this, man.
Oh. Here we go. He just going in for mate.
You give the devil his toys, and he
Checkmate.
goes to work.
Oh my god!
That was nothing but pure torment. 1 minute and 10 seconds gone from Nathan's clock, and it was all over.
All over. Looks like Mark won his first game against Eric.
George
Maybe
with,
odd
an,
number
with a
of
very
points.
explosive first game.
That was very interesting.
Yes. Seems that the only game being played right now is Kalani, or Kevin Kalani, against Eric.
Yes.
Let's tune into that one.
Let's tune in.
The position is quite tight here.
Alright. Let's look pretty okay. I would say Eric has the better position. His bishop is developed, and yep, he has easy development. Problem with Kevin's position is that his bishops are not exactly anywhere.
Yeah, but those knights are making it. Those knights and pawns are making it hard to penetrate that center.
Yes, that is true. There, he goes in for the central
E4.
attack.
Right.
However, this
Oh,
Eric goes to g4. The bishop pinning with the knight. You can lose the knight. Queen
maybe
is lost.
takes the pawn with a knight on d4, and that knight is not.
However, there's
Very
a
safe.
problem with this. If Kevin plays h3, there we go. He
Yes,
attacks the
very
bishop,
nice. Pulls
and
it back.
now he has e5, forking the bishop and the knight. Oh, and he even pushes the bishop back even more. Now he has to play e5, and he will win a piece. Does he see it? e5.
No, he does not see it.
He does not see
Eric
e5.
can very well take this piece right now, but he goes in for a check.
That's good.
That is a good idea.
Pieces from the center.
Nice.
He
He
trades
takes
bishops.
it. Maybe the king takes, or the queen takes, and now we mate c. Knight takes e4. There we go.
Knight takes e4, attacking the queen. And I have to say that looks like.
Oh, but Eric!
But I think he was
He
meant to castle.
He misclicked.
He misclicked.
Oh my.
Oh my. This is a very interesting game.
Yeah, definitely.
d5 attacks the knight. You probably would want to go to like b4.
You can just,
attack
you
the
could
queen.
very well just straight up ignore it. Because if that pawn takes the knight, then
Oh yeah, that is true.
the queen is gone.
Queen is gone from this world. Alright, goes to.
But that is a
E5.
very risky move, because you have that knight going on
Oh!
c2!
c2.
Very strong.
Loses
You
the
can
queen.
win that queen. Will Eric
Eric
see
see
it?
Knight's moves are hard to see.
He sees
And
it!
he sees it. Oof. We have 2 more minutes left in this tournament.
I don't think George will make a statement here. Let's look at the top 3. We're seeing Riley, Rian, and Xander. It's the same thing.
Of course.
We're gonna see
Now
another
Eric
fork
has
here on f2.
F2 with another check, with another fork, but he goes for d4. Queen to d4, pins the knight. The knight is basically lost. There's no way to defend it. This is just devastating.
I have been recording for 55 minutes, and I frankly don't know how large this file is going to be.
Hopefully,
Oh,
would be good.
He takes the knight. Very nice. And now he has
The
that
knight, that's good.
diagonal for the rook right there. Very
Yeah.
strong.
He's
Very strong.
attacking the rook and he's threatening checkmate on d2.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh
good.
my.
Kevin sees the checkmate, but he now loses the rook instead. That was a necessary sacrifice to avoid mate.
What is
Whoa!
this? What is this?
What is this? I think he meant to do knight to f2.
This is the second misclick. But wait, he pre-moved that knight move. Maybe it's because he saw the mistake.
He
But
saw the mistake immediately. Wow. This
this
has
is
been
the
a game for blunders.
second misclick here.
Not gonna misclick of the day. He was winning, and now he's still winning, but now it's not an immediate win.
Yes.
It looks like,
Ooh.
right? He is attacking the king, X-raying it.
Preparing to maybe check here, double check on either g3 or c3.
G3.
G3 wins you the bishop. You just trade.
Yeah, trade the bishop. Oh.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna see
Okay.
g3.
This is trading. I feel like.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna
They're
see it.
just trading. Oh. Okay.
Rook
He
captures.
doesn't take with king. Makes sense. He doesn't want to lose material because he is down in material.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the tournament
we
is
might-
done now,
Oh, really?
so this no longer will count towards points.
Yes.
Let's see who's on the final leaderboard.
The final winner is. Hold on.
Final winner is it's
It is. Hold on. The page is loading. It is Riley
Riley.
with
Who
an
knew?
with an insane win rate of 88%.
8%, 15 points total.
Yes, 8 games played. Very strong.
Very strong. In second place, we have
Rian. We have Rian here
Ian.
with a 4 games played and a 75% win rate here with 6 points. Here in third place, Xander with a win rate of 50%, 6 games played, 6 points.
Games played, but he doesn't count because he is alumni.
Yes, that is true. So the person after that is Alexis.
Alexis
with 5 games
4
played, 4 points on the
4
list.
points, but he's an officer, so he doesn't count.
And the person under that is Mark with 1 game
Who's
played and 2
But
points.
he's also an officer.
And the person under that is George with 1 game played and 2 points.
Doesn't count because he's George.
And the person under that is Kevin with 3 games played and 2 points, 1 win, 33% win rate.
He is our official third place.
Third place. Let's do a round of applause for our first, second, and third. Very,
Incredible.
very, very interesting tournament to watch, frankly.
Very interesting tournament to
And
watch.
very soon we will be interviewing the first placer.
Yes.
Yes. And maybe an exclusive interview with our coach, Mr. Claren.
Yes. If he is still here, but I think he is in a meeting right now.
Yes. So stay tuned while we go to an intermission. Hello.
Hello, Riley.
Oh, hello there.
Yes, we are here with our winner of the tournament, Riley. How's it feel? How's it
Riley,
feel
how does it feel?
to go undefeated for 6 games straight?
It's sad.
It's sad.
Sad?
Okay, here's my reason. So one of them was an abandoned game,
Uh, oh
and
Oh
yeah,
then two
yeah,
others just basically easy blunder. Well, not easy blunders, but like really weird blunders. Like
right,
you could say it
right.
was a random chess move, and
Uh huh.
I'm like, okay, well then I'm just gonna do this, and then
Yeah,
boom.
but
And then for Nate, yeah, go on.
like the point of chess is like figuring out their mistakes and then capitalizing off of that, right?
No, I know that,
Yeah.
but how they did it is what made me feel a little sad. I don't feel happy in winning like this.
Right. So
well, let's talk about your single loss
yes.
against
Single loss
Rian.
was Rian. Yeah, no, I blundered, and yeah, I had the winning game the entire time. I just blundered
That was a
one move.
yeah. That was a very intense game.
That was a very intense game.
No, it was more like I was blundering the entire time. Like in the starting match, I was blundering because I didn't want to queen trade. So I'm like, all right, well, damn,
Mm.
I don't want to also lose
Mhm.
another pawn, so I'm just
Mhm.
gonna go with the trade.
But like the deal with
I
that
don't care for
opening,
this castle. I was thinking that maybe I could just artificial castle, but I had no chance for that, so it was kind of unfortunate. So it's whatever at that point. I can
the
get
thing with that
better.
that opening, even though you blundered, I mean, you didn't blunder. That's like even though you lost castling privileges, you're okay for the most part because like you were able to like oh
Hey,
hi Mark.
Hello, Mark.
but I have a
Mark, you're
question.
interfering.
Mark, you can ask that later. We're doing an interview with Riley.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're doing an interview. It's
So
okay, Mark. You can go back to meeting his voice chat
yeah,
if you
we'll
wish.
call you. We'll call you back in after we're done with this. Okay?
okay,
Yeah. All right.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be alone though.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
All right. So back to what Gabe was saying.
Go, huh?
So deal with like the opening, the opening that Rian did, where he uh made you lose your castling privileges. It was most
Yeah.
okay for the most part because your king was still well defended on the center because Rian kept trading his bishops or like losing pieces
Yeah.
trading, and
Yeah,
that gives him less attackers on your king, and like
true.
your pawns are able to like defend your king pretty well,
Yeah.
and you're never really in any danger for having your king on the center, except when he like queenside castled with check.
Castle, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was still okay because you were, up in material, and yeah, you still had chances.
Yeah. The opening you played, Philidor. That was the one that you played. It's kind of a really common thing for you to lose your queen to do a queen trade very early game. Like trust me, I play that opening all the time. So I lose my queen very early in the game. But um, you could have just continued to develop your knights or something like that before
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
pawn take happened.
because the thing is that I'm looking at the engine right now, and you were like ahead for the most part. Like, so like you were not ahead in like the beginning because you lost castling privileges. But that was okay for the most part because
Oh wait, I
it's
was
not like
supposed.
a bad blunder, but like in the middle
I,
game, we're still okay because he traded his bishop for a knight, which is usually bad, and he was
oh my
down
god.
a pawn, I believe. And then
Okay,
your big blunder was when
I
you
need
let
like.
him check you with rooks.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then that's
yes.
where it led me to my mate. You know what I just
To your
realized?
mate. Yeah,
In this game, I was supposed to play Sicilian. I was,
really.
Oh,
yeah,
Sicilian. Huh.
I forgot to play Sicilian, so I played
Oh,
85.
oh, bruh.
Uh, I'm still learning Sicilian, and
You should ask
yeah,
Colin. You should ask Colin because he plays that all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, no, he would have
because
played the main line if I played the Sicilian. Damn it.
yeah,
Okay, that's mad.
plays the worst opening in the game.
Okay, so here was my attempted idea. I was thinking of a queen's gambit decline, but I played the wrong pawn as well.
Mm.
So like that was kind of unfortunate.
That is okay.
Yeah.
Well, you still won the tournament
Yeah.
by
You
I'm not-
completely crushed this tournament.
8 points.
I guess.
Very early lead by just winning over with a berserk.
Oh, but
Yeah,
that was
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Yes, you're not supposed to do berserk. I didn't. I
You know,
forgot
you
that
never,
was a thing.
yeah, you never said anything about it. I was like, oh, cool,
Yeah,
berserk.
yeah. I
Like,
thought that was like a thing that you just did on purpose. Like you turned it on, Gabe. But I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
that's what I
forgot.
thought. So I'm like, oh, hey, that's an option. That's my first berserk in my entire League's career.
yeah,
Okay, so I am deducting you that extra point.
That doesn't matter. I still won.
You
yeah.
still won.
He's still
Yeah,
completely crushed. Yeah.
yeah. But how do you feel about the new members? I think they have
They could
potential.
improve.
They could improve.
Nathan, he really needs to improve and learn the main lines,
Yes.
or the
You are
starting
watching
openings at least, because most of the time he's been playing the crab, I guess. I don't know, one side crab. I don't know
the
what to call
crab.
it. He's been
Well,
playing like H5, A5 stuff, or
Yeah.
stuff.
Not like unconventional opening moves.
Yeah.
opening.
And then there was a time where he just puts his rook on like wait, I don't know. Let's just
Does he do
say
that thing where like you push up the A or H pawns and you move the rooks up?
he literally moves his rooks up, and this is
Uh,
yeah, no, when I was playing with him before, I just kept taking with bishop, and I kept telling him, "Don't do that." And he still does it anyways, and I just take with bishop. I'm like, okay, well, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna teach you if you're gonna keep playing that. So I
alright,
literally offered to help Nathan learn one of the best main lines, the Italian game. I'll talk to him later about that.
alright. That is good.
All
Did you
right.
notice that we let George play at the end
Yeah.
to
No,
try and
I only had one.
His
He had
first
one.
yeah, he was our weapon to see if like he could overthrow you in first place, but
yeah,
he ended
You're
up
so
only playing one game.
with Mark, and then
No, it was with Nathan.
it was Nathan and then
He
Mark.
completely crushed him. Like
yeah.
It was highly effective.
he took his soul Shang Tsung style and then turned it into spaghetti. Like that's
Spaghetti.
how hard he destroyed him.
You
Hey,
baited
anyway,
him in 16 moves.
Yeah,
That's
man.
how bad it was.
Yeah, it was consecutive check after check after check. It was-
Yeah,
you know what's
it's
weird?
insane.
Talking
Yeah.
about Nathan and my final game with Nathan, I literally did an accidental smother mate. I was expecting him to take my bishop and move up
Oh,
the queen.
I see.
He was currently attacking my bishop with his H pawn.
Yeah,
Oh no, his A pawn. I move up my knight. Then I move up my knight again. He pushes the A pawn to attack my knight, and I just move my bishop to smother mate him. So I'm like, okay, well
Yeah.
then.
yeah.
I wasn't expecting. I was expecting him to at least attack, not literally defend in the weirdest way
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just because like Nathan is just so new to the game. He doesn't really know any attacking like strategies.
That's basically me too.
He only really
when
knows how to do defense.
No, I don't think it's just defense. Maybe just like one of the weirdest lines in the game that he just probably doesn't know he's discovering right now. I don't know. It's kind of weird. As much as I could say I was somewhat like him first starting chess. I was just playing, pretty much just copying. I
Yeah.
wasn't really playing word lines. I don't know. You can learn.
All right,
Yeah.
that's all the time we have for this interview.
Okay.
You can go now. Thank you, Riley, and
Yes, thank you,
congratulations
Riley.
on winning the
Congratulations.
first
Yeah.
76 Royals Chess Club tournament.
It's technically my first win in the entire.
Yes,
Well, you will probably win the next
a
one.
lot more.
The next one I'll be sure to try and win, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be up next. The officers, that is.
Hey man,
I
if you,
think we're playing in the entire season.
Yeah, I'm confident
Unless I
against everybody but Gabe and Colin. I have sneaking suspicions of Colin because I haven't played him yet.
and George
and George and George.
I've constantly fought George. I already know him.
and Mr. Claren.
Mr. Claren, yeah, no, I haven't tried him yet. I never seen him play in a tournament on the. Yeah, no, I've never seen him play in a tournament except for that one time when we were like down one member or something to play the tourney. Oh crap.
All right.
Alrighty.
Well,
Alright, feel free to move me.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna continue.
Sure, man.
Too.
Alright, see you,
see
dude.
you.
See ya.
I moved them back to meetings.
Should we
All right.
try again interview with Mr. Claren?
I don't think he's available right now.
Alright. Well,
All right.
everyone that is watching, that will wrap it up for the 76 Royals Chess Club tournament on Friday, October 16th. Getting to know you.
Yeah,
Very, very interesting. Very interesting tournament. Very
that was
interesting.
a very interesting tournament.
With a lot of
Yes.
people that definitely do have potential. Like, have you seen Ocean?
Yes.
His plays were like pretty solid.
He has big potential.
Yeah.
Very interesting person to watch next tournament.
Yeah.
I would think.
Hopefully next week will be, if we do have a tournament next week. Do we have a tournament next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a tournament every week.
Hopefully that one will be as fun to watch as this one.
Yes. Very, very exciting.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, that's all, folks. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website too in the description.
Yes.
As always, if you have a chess brain, use your chess brain or something like that.
Use your chest.
Use your chess brain. I don't know what to say.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.